Thưa quý vị, chúng ta vừa đến với phần giới thiệu sản phẩm biến tần điện năng lượng mặt trời lớn nhất của Goodwe, và tôi tin chắc rằng là với đoạn video clip vừa rồi chúng ta cũng thấy được những tính năng ưu việt và vượt trội của các sản phẩm Goodwe. You have watched the short video to show the outstanding version of the product from Goodwe. Còn bây giờ thì chúng tôi có đợi quý vị phải chờ lâu hơn nữa. Now we don't let you wait anymore. May I have your attention to the stage. Và kính mời quý vị, chúng ta dành một tràng pháo tay thật lớn và nồng nhiệt để chào đón sản phẩm HT 1500V của Goodwe. So pay attention to the street and all of us will count down from 10 to 1. Thank you. Thưa quý vị, chúng ta vừa đến với phần giới thiệu sản phẩm của Goodwe. Còn bây giờ để quý vị hiểu rõ hơn về những tính năng ưu việt và vượt trội của sản phẩm, xin được kính mời đại diện Goodwe, Mr. Đào Trọng Hà, Technical Service Manager Vietnam, will make a presentation more detailed about the product. Please give me a call to welcome the representative of Goodwe.
So thank you for your support. Thanks support teams. And hello everyone, I'm Jackie from Goodwe, Vietnam. Today I'm very proud to be here to introduce you our new products of utility scale inverters, solar inverter with the input DC 1500 voltage. As you know, of the trend of the PV modules that increase the high powers very quick. In the last year, you know, we heard about something like 400 or 400 aroused, something what, but this year the trend is very quick. So you heard about 500 somethings, and our inverter here is ready to support you with the high module powers, high power modules, and up to 30 amp per MPPT. That means so it's compatible with also most of the high power modules and B-phase PV modules or tracking system. You may have there's around 13 or 14 amp per string. But now, with the B-phases or tracking system, you have the around up to 20, I think, up to 28 per strings, and our inverter here ready to support you and maximize your power. Imagine that you have a very big solar farm. It's around 100 meg or something with a very wide range of the installation PV modules. You have the occlusion of the mountains, even occlusion from the size of PV modules or dust coverings. Very wide range, so the dust covering thickness of the dust is quite different. So with 12 MPPT, we solve your problem very easy. And thanks our R&D team with the PID function, they integrated inside the inverter. So you no need to spend more time in operations. The PID is very smart and intelligent detection automatically of the PID and automatic adjust the output voltage. This means it can bring you the restoration of the effect up to 99%. We also support the very big cables. You can use the aluminum cables, AC cable or copper cable, depend on your designing. And up to 300 square mm. Also from the DC side, we have the cost saving because we support compatible with the wide branch connectors. Then it means you can save maybe around 50% of the DC cable cost. For big farm, this is quite a big numbers of the capex. Of course, how we monitoring our system at night, how we know our system, our status, our system of in the night time without the electric from our PV system. We have these functions, advanced of FVG, based on the integrated of IGBT. So the feature, the reaction time is less than about 10 milliseconds, and capable of the generating both of the capacity or inductive reactive powers. This means filtering your harmonics about 50%. So you no need to imagine that you have about 100 meg, right? The power factor cost, you need to buy individual cabinets is about, I think, $2,000 or $3,000 per meg. So you can save up to $300,000 for power factor control. And I think once again we need to thank our R&D teams with they save your cost in communication cable. With our inverter, you don't need to run the communication cable separately. We use PLC protocol. It means the power line control. You can use the existing of the AC cable you have to communicate between the inverter up to 60 inverter in string. Of course, through our communication device, we call it SCB3000, and as you see on the videos, we also have provided a FCI version 2 for actual quickly and precisely determine that where the flows and the system can alarm, give your operator teams about the defected of the defected of the outflows and the power utilities. Our products also comply with UL and IEC certificate standard, with the trip time is less than 0.5 seconds. We also provide these solutions. You don't need to open your inverter to check what happened inside when the inverter is down or reduce the powers. We have the internal sensor of the temperatures and humidity sensors to let you know what happened exactly inside the machine. So based on that, your operator teams can solve your problems very easy, very quickly. Determine what we have here. Not stop right there. We also provide some other information like your PV string voltage or currents, DC currents. Of course, based on that, we also care about the safety of the investor. If we provide the IP protection up to IP66, and with the cooling fans, very sensitive. We have the IP68, the protection, and we also provide both DC and AC side, the SPDs, it means surge protection device for type 2s and communication board, communication device, we provide the type 3 opposite SPD. Our inverter also working very well with the emergency buttons. Imagine that you have the very big farm, you have very big power plants, and what happens if you have a problems? There is a risky from electric shock or something like that. So you want to stop your whole system? Just press one button here. Our device working very well with third parties emergency buttons, and if you want to know what exactly brand working well with our inverter, please send it an email or we provide the compatible brand list. At the nighttime maintenance, so you want to know exactly what happened with your system at the night times. We have the solution to provide you by monitoring system on both power on the AC side or on DC side. You have no interrupted of the informations or during the days or night times. Of course, based on our monitoring system, the full relays or online ID queues give you the based on our monitoring system can provide you very exactly by graphic design, like you have the what happened with your currents, what happened with your PV voltage, your AC voltage, and the grid connectors is good or not. This means it can save your cost not only in CapEx, even in OpEx operations, your operator teams. No need to spend very long time to determine what happened with your system. And we also, as you say, we also provide the shutdown, emergency shutdown buttons. Of course, very easy to set up with our inverter. Just use your smartphone. We provide the application on our web portals. You base on RS for N5 or PLC connections, even by Bluetooth, using our application SolarGo. I think my experience for setting up one inverter is about 5 minutes, so very quick. And once again, thank you for your attention, and please help to celebrate this moment with me, share with me this moment, and help to celebrate our new products here, ST1005 voltage DC. So thank you. Any question, please feel free to contact our support team of would be support or PV box support. Thank you so much.